Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far, and welcome to a quick video on Worldcoin. Wanted to give you my thoughts, just in general, what I think about Worldcoin right now, what the situation is, what to expect, etc. All right, because I've covered it before. I forgot to cover it yesterday. I did want to, but like I said, I forgot about it. But it still is quite interesting because we all know that Worldcoin had a lot of bullish momentum, partially very manipulated, but apart from that, we also had some positive fundamentals. And since then, yesterday we obviously had some more bearish circumstances in the markets, which theoretically should also be quite bearish for Worldcoin, because if you look at the funding rate for Worldcoin, what you'll see is that that's very high. It has dropped down a bit, but it used to be very high. So what that means is that Worldcoin was and is quite over leveraged, which usually means it drops down. For example, right here, the 3rd of January, if you look back at those days, how much we dropped down, quite a big drop. And we haven't had that. And just in general, technically, Worldcoin has actually been able to hold this support. And we even put in a bottom indicator right here. So I would actually say that Worldcoin is still pretty fine here. Technically even bullish. But because of the circumstances of the pump and the nature of it, I mean, a pump like this is not normal. I would say the situation is still a little bit different and a little bit more difficult to predict, but I'll still try, all right? So let's get right into it. Now, purely technically, I would say we're still bullish, and we found some sort of a consolidation, ultimately like between 6.25, and ultimately $8, but we're mostly consolidating here in this region between 7.25 and 6.25. Now, at some point of time, one of those levels is going to break. So it's up to us to kind of determine what is most likely. Can we get a bullish breakout and break above $8 and rally up to 9.5 and 10? Or is it more likely that we'll get a bearish breakout, that it's over, and that we'll get a bit of a bigger pullback down towards $5 and 4.75? Those are the two scenarios I would say, and at this moment it's hard to say because we lost quite a lot of momentum since Monday, which is normal, but that also means that we're not getting that many liquidations. The RSI has normalized quite a bit, so those are all positives. So even though we lost momentum, that's not all negative. And if you look at where most of the liquidity is for Worldcoin, I kind of want to look that up. It actually looks like most of the liquidity is to the upside, which means that there's a bit of a magnet for Worldcoin to go up. Now, if we zoom out, there's probably a lot of liquidity to the downside as well, as you can see. But no, I actually do think that it's most likely on the short term that we'll get some bullish momentum here. I mean, if you look at the liquidity, and if you assume that Worldcoin is at least partially manipulated, it would be stupid of the manipulators to not pump up the price a bit, grab that liquidity, and then we'll see again. All right, so I do think that Worldcoin on the short term can actually spike up towards 7.3, all the way up to like 7.75. Do I think we can break out above that right now? Right now, no. I think the open interest is too low. If you really want to know, it's hard to say right now because the open interest is flat. Like if Worldcoin gets up to that level, and the open interest, and the open interest starts increasing, so we're gaining momentum, all right, then it's a possibility we'll break above $8. But right now, I don't see it. Right now, I don't see a way we can break above that. It's possible we spike above that, but break above that, no. And I would actually say that it's more likely at this moment, due to the market circumstances, but also due to the open interest drop of Worldcoin. I'd even say that it's most likely that after grabbing some liquidity to the upside, we'll drop back down, and it's more likely that we'll get a bearish breakout and do something like this. So that's my thoughts right now. Now, like I said, it's best if you just keep an eye on CoinGlass and go to the open interest and keep an eye on that open interest, because it really depends on that. If that starts going up again, then there's possibilities of some sort of a bullish breakout and a continued bull run. But yeah, I cannot predict that for the rest of the day. It depends on what the traders do. And trading is reacting, predicting is reacting. So for now, I'd say something like this is most likely, and should prepare for this. But keep an eye on those. Keep an eye on those numbers. All right. So those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. There you can also find more info on my premium and signal group. Very valuable, profitable, but that's up to you to check out if you want to. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.